Hey guys, you're watching because you want and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Mini Game. ZombieZ 2 is what we're building at the moment, and it looks like we're ready for a test run. I have hooked up all of the Ender Pearl or Eye of Ender things, and what I've done is for each one, I've put in, that was a good one to check, wasn't it? I've put in an iron sword. These are one use only, so I only have to put one item in there. But a lot of you were concerned that the sword was going to break. You start off with a no sword. We can start off with maybe a stone sword. Yeah, probably a stone sword we'll start off with, so it doesn't all last that long. But then you've got an iron sword available to you if you can find the Eyes of Ender that are going to be hidden around the place. So if you're playing on your own, you'll potentially have 4 iron swords to go through. If you're playing with 4 people, then you'll only have 1 iron sword each. Yes, if you last long enough, it will break, but I sort of like that side of it. Do you know what I mean? I sort of like that sort of panic. My sword's gonna break, what do I do? It sounds like a pretty good idea, if I'm being honest. All of our hopper ones are hooked up for the iron. The iron ones do give you armor. People were saying that maybe I should put a sword in there as well. I think that's a little bit overpowered. I like just having the armor in there, and I like the chance of getting a piece of armor that you might already have. So the only last things that we need to do is put 4 of these hidden around the map. Well, not really hidden, just stored, if you like, around the map. We can have one in this caravan here because there's nothing else in here. So we'll have 1 in there. We shall have 1. I want like 1 just on the roof, so you've got to like jump to get it or something like that. 2. I can get that, can't I? Oh yeah, you can easily get that. Good. It's just in a little bit more of an awkward place. Can I put 1 in there? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have 1 in there. That's a pretty good hiding place, and you can open it because I just did then. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We probably want 1 out towards the road a little bit, maybe, or something like that. We've got this hidden around the corner there. Oh, what about in a bathroom? In one of the bathroom bits. We'll take that away and put the last one there. They're not hidden. They're not meant to be hidden. Obviously, even if you hid them really, really well, after only playing the game once, you'll quickly see... well, you'll quickly remember where they are. So there's not much point actually hiding them around the map. Let's drop in here, though. Put a slab back above there. We want to... Ooh, hello, hole. Oh, yeah, I'll need you in a minute. Don't worry. We need to put in our stone swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm only going to put 1 in there so then people don't walk over it multiple times to get multiple swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need, for the normal mode, what did we say? Did we say chainmail armor? I thought I put them in there. Oops. Or did I only put them in 1? Oops. No, okay, we're gonna go with chainmail armor then. So we want to have 4 helmets, 4 chest pieces, helmet, chest piece. I've got some legs on me. I need to remember to take those off. I think those went on me from earlier testing. Chest piece. The one underneath the pressure plate is always the hardest one to get. And that one and that one. And then just grab the legs and the boots. Legs and boots. Legs and boots. And again, I'm only going to put 1 in of each, because that way people don't walk over it multiple times and get multiple sets of armor, because that sounds like a little bit of a cheat to me. Part of this map is the struggle. You don't want an easy map. I don't like building easy maps. I like building difficult maps. Okay, now we need to go down here just before we start the test, because we want to check how often we want this to actually run. So if I turn that off for a minute. We don't want a zombie spawning that often, do we? So let's slow it down a little bit. So that'd be zombie. 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 That sounds like a pretty good pace to me. It's a tough pace. We might slow that down because that is really tough. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's block that back up. And then finally, the last thing that we need to do is actually get some zombies in our dispensers. So I suppose now is the time that I probably want to turn autosave off. And then fill up some, not creepers, some zombies in here. So wherever there's a diamond block, I'm going to put in, I might as well fill up the whole lot. Now, I know it's one block down. At the moment, we can't cover it with a block because it's suffocated them. But the zombies should be smart enough to just jump out pretty quickly anyway. And that's what testing's for. This is the whole point of bug testing a world, is to make sure that we don't come across any, or the problems that we come across can then be solved. So don't expect this to go flawlessly because it just won't. They never do. But we just a test one. Oops. Oh yeah, we'll have to remember to turn it nighttime as well. And there's one here. See, now you guys might be able to understand how difficult this map is going to be if we don't hit the zombie limit too quickly. With the zombies spawning that often, one out of each of these. Now I know it won't take long for us to hit the limit, which is why you don't want to make the map too big. That's why I've sort of kept the map quite small. A lot of you have been saying, oh, the map's so small, make the map bigger, make them more buildings, make more room. The problem with that is the bigger the area is, the more zombie spawning sort of dispensers that you have to have around the place. The quicker that you're going to hit the limit, and as soon as you hit the limit, the zombies aren't going to be spawning anymore until you kill them off. So we might have too many at the moment. This might still be a little bit too big. Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of spawning places though, huh? It's looking really good, feeling really good. Oops, not slime. The most annoying mob in Minecraft is the slime. Oops, don't put that in there. That sounds like a terrible idea. And I know there's a couple in the bathroom, but we've still got some more around here. And thank God that you can get a full stack of items by hitting Y. Imagine hitting A like 16 times for each inventory slot. Whew. I think there was a time where you had to do that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, one here. I think like right at the beginning when Creative first came out, I don't think you could take a full stack, if I remember correctly. We've got this one in here. And one in the other side of the bathroom. Oh, and then there might be some in the reception building. I haven't been in there yet, have I? That one. I'm going to be quite interested in seeing how often the iron is dropped as well. That's going to be quite an interesting part of it. Because I think it's about 1 in every 100 zombies. But even if it is, that still means that you're likely to get one. At least. Okay, I think that's all of them. I can't see any more diamond blocks anywhere. Can you? Nope. I'm going to take my chain leggings off. I'm going to get rid of my... Oops. No, not like that. I'm going to get rid of my entire inventory. So I know anything that I have on me is gotten from the game and not from getting it previously from my inventory. We're going to jump into spawn. Down here. Fall down. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to set it to nighttime and survival. Okay. So we'd set our spawn. We're going to sort of play this as if it was our first time. So we know that we've got to come down here. Grab ourselves. That's a fatal flaw that I did not think of. Okay, that's exactly what you want a test for. That's pretty funny, actually. What other block can we have there that doesn't let through light? Or that does let through light, sorry. Oh, we can have a stair, like an upside down stair or something like that. There we go. That's pretty funny though. That blocks you in. Okay, back onto survival. Yep, armor equipped. Perfect. We can go through our door. This should give us our sword. And should have... Oh. That's why we needed the door on the other side. Yeah, to close us in. Okay, no, that's fine. That's something else that we can fix. Let's get out here. Why are they spawning half in the dispenser? Oh. I wonder if they can get out. Is that what the problem was to begin with? It's not a problem with us. Well, let's not stand on top of... Oh, no. Yeah, I know exactly what this means. It's a problem with the game. It's a problem with either our current update or a bug that 4J don't know of yet. I can tell you exactly what it is. Let's make it daytime. Oh no, this is actually going to put a halt to our entire series. This is going to put a complete halt to our entire series. Let's go down here and turn that clock off. Boop, like that. Okay, what is happening is the zombies aren't spawning on top of the dispenser. In fact, yeah, they're not even burning. There's actually quite a few zombies there when you think about it. Yeah, that's what the problem is. The zombies, let's do a test over in our redstone area here. The zombies are spawning actually inside of the dispenser. Which is why when we done our test with the block above it, because I know that it used to work. I know that we could have, we used to be able to have a dispenser with a block on top, and then when you fired a mob out of it, the mob would be slingshotted to the top of the block. But we noticed earlier on in the series that it actually suffocates him in there. Which is why, for this test, we decided to have no block above it. But, as you can see, the mob actually spawns inside of the dispenser. The light isn't even touching him because he's dark. He's not a bright zombie like what it would be on the ground here. Like, you can see that he's lighter coloured than that one because he's actually still technically inside of the dispenser. He did walk out of it eventually, but I don't think they would jump out of it. That's where our problem is. So, what is a potential workaround? Because I don't think 4J know about this. So 4J aren't going to fix it. What if we instead then had the dispensers sideways? What if they still spawn inside of this? Then we're in trouble. If they spawn in front of it... Okay, they spawned in front of it. That means that we do have a get out of jail card. It requires a little bit of work. But that means if we have the dispensers sideways, they will then spawn. It's not an elegant solution at all. It's not an elegant solution because it means that they either all the dispensers have to be near the outer wall, which sucks, or built into the caravan, which sucks. And it also means that I'd have to change all of the redstone. Not that it's a huge problem, but I would have to redirect the redstone to face sideways. Or we just have dispensers like in the middle of nowhere, just like that, being powered from underneath, which sucks. Having just dispensers about the place. But at the moment, there's nothing that we can do about it. Unless one of you guys are very, very smart and find another way to do it, there's nothing that we can do about this. It's just a problem with Minecraft. I know that it never used to be like that, and I'm pretty sure that on PC it's not like that. So it's just a console edition, maybe even only Xbox edition problem. But it's going to be really annoying. Check, if you guys have PlayStation, PS3 or PS4, check for me, can you? Or even Xbox 360. If you guys can check for me and let me know in the comment section, it'll just be handy, just for my own sake, because I I mean, I'm pretty interested in bugs. I like to see what bugs we have and stuff. I shall let IBX Toycat know about this as well, because he's a big bug guy. Oh, and that was never reset from me testing either. Oop, there we go. Alright, well, there's nothing that we can do about it this episode, because there's nothing that I can think about on how to solve it. So instead, we're just going to put some tunnels on the side here, and pretty much end off the episode. I'm a little bit I'm very disappointed. In fact, a little bit down about it. But there's nothing in my power that I can do about it, unfortunately. We need to have a fence on there to block that, and you can't get out of there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, actually. I know it's just like a face of a tunnel, but it does exactly what we needed to do. It just finishes off the map, you know, ends off the map in a really nice, easy way. How many blocks up did we go? Because that's a really nice height for the tunnel. Including that bottom, or not including that bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not including that bottom row. This one here. That one on top. Okay, so I'm trying to think of another way around that we can do it, but I really, at the moment, can't think of any solution to our problem. Maybe we can all tweet 4J and let them know. Hey? Do you think we should do that? If you guys have Twitter, let 4J know about the dispenser bug. It won't do anything, but we'll let them know either way. The map looks good. At least it's a cool looking map. It just doesn't work. Man, we should have done that testing right at the beginning, shouldn't we? Oh well, I couldn't foresee something that used to work and that should work, but doesn't at the moment. That's not my fault. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Maybe they'll fix it in the next bug update.